Hi everyone, Pete Sinclair from the Pitch Film Fund here.
And Luke Walton from the Pitch Film Fund. Hi. Well, first thing to do is to think about your own voice as a storyteller. What's the thing that makes you unique as a filmmaker? We want to bring that. We want to give your voice a chance to be heard in the industry. Secondly, you think about the things that bother you, that interest you, that excite you, that draw you, and then you go and prepare by looking for material in the Bible, which is where we ask you to make an adaptation. Go look for that material there and do some research around it. Find out when it was written, who wrote it, who did they write it to, when was it written, how might we read that today? And go find some other stuff. The web's full of it. Tons of stuff out there for you to go and find. And then prepare yourself carefully by looking around our website. There's loads of other pitches that are there. There's lots of T's and C's, which you might find really dull, because T's and C's are that thing we always love to just go, oh, I don't need to do all that stuff. But good preparation thinks through those things. And actually, most of it's there to help you to make sure that it's legal and agreed and owned by you. It needs to be original. And then you need to prepare yourself to think, how am I going to share my idea with us? And we've got a special little video in this section all about pitching. So you can go and get some ideas from that. And if you're beginning to develop your story, you need to think about how you're going to make it contained and fit within the budget. So we've got a special little thing here all about the budget, 2 minutes on keeping your story contained and producible. And finally, you need to think about how you're going to find an audience. Who's it for? You know, just think about that. You've got to think right at the beginning about the end. Who's going to enjoy this? Is it a youth audience, an adult audience? What kind of genre is it going to be in? Begin with the end in mind. That's always a great piece of preparation.
And Luke, where can we practice our pitching before we actually submit something to the pitch?
Prepare by pitching in. Come and meet Pete and I and pitch into us. That would be a brilliant way of getting prepared. That's 2 minutes. Look at that. I love that.
Amazing. Brilliant.